Just before race 2, there's a tick bit more wind on the right this time. Yeah, so this race is, we're gonna have times where there's some kids on the rail maybe, some of the smaller teams. They have squared the line up a lot for this one. They did have the I flag up. So we're gonna hear a lot of yelling over here. It really works when 20. Now you keep sailing. You look back for the race committee and make sure the general recall flag's up. They don't have a flag up yet. Yep, there it goes. So these people that turned around before that flag went up, I mean, it wouldn't have happened. But if they blow 2 horns and put an X flag up, then it's not a general recall. It's the flag that governs, not the sound signal. So if they make a mistake, blow 2 sound signals, but put up an X flag. So don't turn back on any recall until you see the general recall flag up. So now we've got a ship that anchored out off the pin, but they moved it back far enough. Here's the starting line. You start coming around here. Oh no, we're not lined up with any ship. So again, no line sight. I'm over the line by a boat length right now, and I do not have a line sight. Restart of race 2, and they're not going to be hiking, but again, same wind we had before the last one. It looks lighter hard left, but that might just be my angle. You really have to stand up in the boat and get really high to see anything, but I can't see hardly anything. Look at Bella, she's way up, 2441. I'm really glad I don't see any of my team down here, because the pin again is quite favorable. I mean, the pin was back there, and then now it's all the way up there, and the wind has only changed about 18 something degrees. Bella's gonna nail it. Two 441 just nailed it.
RD, we were clear at 15.
Now you're gonna see this guy right here, 5693, and he is gonna be 10 boat lengths behind those guys out there.
Yeah, who got the radio, but also had the phone on, yeah. But yeah, it was all good there.
Beautiful, look at this. This is just beautiful. Yeah, see, these guys are going to be going just behind 5693, so we'll see. Oh, look at this little angle right here. 6625's in his own private wind. Wow. I still think they're behind, but they're riding up. Right now, if I was 6625, I would be pressing and trying to go another 0.2 of a knot faster and get to the rocks sooner. Because the only way he can lose is a lefty. Yeah, very good. He looks ahead, man. Incredible. I was totally wrong there. So it was a tale of 2 winds. There was a left wind at the pin and a right wind at the boat. And it looks like Bella escaped swimmingly up there. You can't see her right now, but I think she escaped very well. 6625 just sailed into a puff. It does seem windier on this side, coming right from the mark. Cool, race 2. Race 2, and these boats look headed compared to Port Tack in the last couple races. So that could mean that the right is coming in huge here, and these guys never get back. But we're gonna have to see. They look like these boats out here on Port have a slightly better angle than those guys. You gotta have really good tacks. If you ever get on a big header, big mambo reaching tack, get ripping. Kind of a spread out fleet here. Looks like these boats on the left are actually got a little hiking in their skippers. I think, is this Stella right here maybe? Okay, so first is here. So one of the hard parts of sailing is you got the pin favored, and then about a minute or two after the start, there is a right puff. I think I did see it. Here comes Tommy Rudowitz here having another good race. He's gonna round fourth. He just pre-cleated her guy, so that then she shoves the pole out. So he eased the main, cleated the main. I'm looking for Bella in here. I don't see her. God, after that start. Good, Tommy rounded 1, 2, 3, 4. See if Tommy can have a better leg. Lena having a better race this time. Stella. I wonder what happened to Bella. Oh, there's Bella there. Wonder what happened. The leftist must not have come in at all. Wow, look at this pack. This is just such tight racing. After all that time, we're all pretty much bow to stern. So again, we're looking at, you know, if you're in this range just behind this group, you look forward, the skipper looks forward, the crew can take a quick look. You're looking at pole angle and where their boom is. There's Tommy Rudowitz. Looks like he stayed in about 5th. It just depends on how we do here. These boats jibed early and are moving okay, but I am really happy. This is the best thing for Tommy, is having to sail against the fastest people in the fleet downwind. It's really hard on the ego. Remember that when you're in the front of the fleet, everybody's fast downwind. So it makes you feel shitty. Makes you feel like you're slow. But you're just trying to figure it out. Keep working hard and you will get as fast as them. It just takes a while because they kill you. Okay, so this looks good. Their pole's pretty high actually. That's a pretty good puff right now. She's really playing the guy a lot. This boom is just in just a little bit. 75 degrees, not quite. Oh, it's against the shroud, I think. Okay, then we look at everybody here and we're trying to decide. It looks like we got half the boats on port, half the boats on starboard, so I don't see a huge wind shift coming. That's the next thing you look at. As you go by the start-finish line here, you want to clear up your spinnaker halyard. Always remember that. As you go by the start-finish line downwind, that's your cue to reach back, get the boat ripping a little, and reach back and clean the spinnaker halyard up. Pile it on top of itself a little. You coil it carefully, and then you throw the tail on the ground, on the floor, and then you pile the rest right on top evenly. Okay, so we'll see how Tommy does here. I'm guessing the left buoy is better. I have to leave. I'm in a bad spot. See how far around the spinnaker is? And he turns quite a ways. See how far to windward the spinnaker is as they go into the jibe?
Roger, roger.
So we're struggling with that. Looks like they're going to go around the right one looking downwind.
Yeah.
They're really close together, so it doesn't really matter that much. I would be going to the left one, I think. I think this is a right-hand wind. I think the wind's shifting from my side, but we'll see.
Yeah, there could be some close packs coming through here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going that way. So what that tells me, I look at him, I see him do that, that tells me both are pretty even. He was trying to pick a choice, and he decided on this one, and this guy's about the same distance behind. I think this one's a little further upwind. A little bit. Yep, definitely. Tommy's doing good, being patient here, keeping it flying the whole time. His main is a little... I'm not sure. A little late on the pole, guys. So he rounded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job, Tommy. And Lena, again, everybody else back here is in a really tight spot. Lena is black spinnaker right there. A little early on the pole, but they got the... That's a good deal. She can fly her spinnaker longer. Look at her. Good job. And I think it was a good decision to take it down now so that you don't overrun the boats ahead. But if you had a gap, you'd have flown that longer. One of the best things about this regatta, and the hardest, is that we have about 11 teams that have been training every weekend or every other weekend together with really experienced 420 sailors and a couple of massive multi-time world champions. And so the good thing is that we're going to have to do better, but it's going to be harder to do well. And we got a group that's really training hard in 420s for a while here. This is cool, buddies. These guys grew up next door to each other. Pete Bush and Tommy Rudowitz. If I was Tommy and I was already headed this way, I probably would have just dug in a little bit further. Oh, are they going to the finish? I thought it was going to be a double lapper. Oh, they're going to the finish. Scratch what I just said. I thought they were doing another lap. One, two, three, four. He's going to be 6th or 7th. Let's see. I think the committee boat end is, I think the line's pretty square maybe, or the committee boat end is further downwind. Yeah, I'm thinking the committee boat end is further downwind. He should be squeezing as much as he can without pinching and see if he can get to the committee boat and beat that guy. But it doesn't make sense. Those guys are tacking for the other end. So, okay, good job, Tommy. Really good start to the regatta. A 6-7 or something. Bella has made a huge gain coming out. You can't see her. She's right over the top of the red shirt lady, 2441. She's battled back to, again, probably the top 13. She's right with some really good sailors. There's Lena. So Lena and Maddie had a much better start. Well, I'm going to ask them if they did anything different this race than last. Okay, Bella just came across. Yeah, really good job of passing like 8 boats between the windward mark and the finish for Bella.